What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're gonna be talking about a lot of free stuff, namely how to promote free offers using free traffic sources. Okay, so if you like to promote using free traffic sources, this is the video for you, but you have to pay close attention in order to understand how to do it correctly, because free methods are very tricky. You have to execute them perfectly. They're not as simple as paid traffic where you just buy something and you can do whatever you want with it. Free methods are a little bit more trickier, okay? And so, for instance, take a look at so many free offers that you can promote, right? You basically go into free stuff and you have a ton of free offers that are just waiting to be promoted. And if you think about it, right, CPA marketing is really a lot about free or samples or getting somebody to sign up. This is kind of the biggest difference, and what makes CPA marketing so special is that they don't need to buy anything. And a lot of times it's not about the person buying something, it's about getting a commission for a sample, for a lead, for a sign up, for credit card submit, any of these little steps before they actually go out and buy something. And that's kind of the beauty of CPA marketing, and kind of what sets it apart, right? And so I don't need to go out and promote an offer and have somebody buy it and for me to get a commission. It's a big difference. And so obviously we have lead gen, we have lead submit, we have CC submit, credit card submit, regular sign up, all of these things. But a lot of them we have free offers, right? And if you go into free stuff, you have a lot of free stuff going on. And so you have to understand what you're dealing with, right? For instance, here we have sweepstakes. Here we have product testing, okay? Here we have samples. Here we have, a gift cards, right? These are all different offers, and you have to promote them using different methods. And so I'm going to show you a couple of methods that you can get free traffic from Facebook in order to promote these offers. And in my opinion, even if you're promoting, some other offers, dating or e-commerce or anything like that, you still should try promoting some of these offers, because this is how I got started with CPA marketing. Is I started basically promoting free offers, right? It's a lot easier to promote something that's free with a free traffic source rather than buying traffic and promoting something that costs a lot of money, right? It's just a lot easier if you find the right audience, okay? And so I'm going to show you how to do that. And so before we go further, you have to kind of familiarize, right? And here I am in free stuff. This is kind of the main category. And we already talked about how to promote sweepstakes, okay? We already talked about it. We talked about free methods. We talked about paid methods. We talked about all of these methods. And so I already have videos on that. Something that we haven't really talked about is product testing, okay? Product testing is a big one. Samples is a big one. These are huge, right? And these are all markets all in itself. And let's go to the second page and see what we have over there. And we have more product testing. We have this. Look at all these product testing. Then we have another, I guess like a sweepstake voucher, makeup samples, Dave soaps, beauty, right? And you can basically open up one of these offers and see what they want, right? See what the conditions are for you to get. Users can sign up for this easy one-page email submit, complete a survey, and get a free sample kit of Dove products, okay? And so that's really what it's all about. $240 per lead. They even allow incentive, right? $240 per lead. And so this is a very interesting. And so there's a lot of different ways of promoting these products, and we're going to be focusing on Facebook today. So the first thing about Facebook is that what is Facebook, right? You have to understand. I know a lot of you are using it. You've been using it for many years, like I have, although I've been using it a little bit less lately. But still, you've been using it and you understand what Facebook is. And really, Facebook is a community. That's really all it is. And they're trying to make it into a walled garden. Basically, they're trying to put content inside. So if I share my content, the only people who could see it are people on Facebook, unless it gets shared outside. And that's kind of what gives it power. It's a walled garden. It's a community. That's what gets people to come in back and really check in what's going on, because all their friends are on it, all their magazines, whatever, content creators. This is where they consume content, right? And this is what makes Facebook powerful. And so, true to its core, Facebook has a lot of communities, right? So if I type something like free samples, I have groups, right? I have a ton of groups. We have free samples. We have freebie finds and deals. We have loop samples. We have all of these, there's going to be an unlimited amount, right? And it's just scrolling and scrolling. And so this is ideal for going out and picking an offer and promoting it here, right? Because you're matching you're matching supply and demand, right? There's demand, this is demand, and you're going out and finding an offer, which is supply, right? So that's how it works, D to S, demand to supply. There's no reason to have supply without demand. Once you have demand, somebody's gonna fill it, right? There's gonna be, some business, some entrepreneur is gonna come out and actually fill this out. So this is very important to understand. And so take a look at these groups, right? If I type free samples, I have a lot of, a ton of groups that I can promote on. And let's go see what else we have. We have Super Save. We have kind of this offer here. Let's go back and see what we have. Product testing, win a McDonald's voucher, product testing. So if I go in here and I type product testing, okay, let's see what comes up. And we have UK product testers, UK product tester, 100% free samples, product testing, giveaways, and more. And I can click on see all, and I can see all the groups. And this is kind of, it's similar to samples, to product testing. It's a little bit different than like just straight out samples. This is a way, sometimes they give you a product, they may ask for you to leave a review on Amazon. This is very common right now because it's very important for them to get positive reviews in order to kind of promote on Amazon and things like that. And so this is another group, right? And so you can go into MaxBounty and you have product testing. You can actually type it in here, product testing. Okay, you can do that here and look, take a look. And we have, a lot of offers, right? Like a ton of offers, right? And so these are all paying anywhere from $1 to $1.30 per lead. Okay, and so we have baby samples. You can go in here. You can look at the conditions, what they want. $1 per lead. They allow social, $200 of baby samples, register your details with a product testing USA for a chance to be selected. Offer converts on a third page submit. So this is a really, this is a promising offer. It's only $1 per lead, but it's not a credit card submit or anything like that. All right. So let's just keep going. Let's see what else we have over here. And so we have a lot of other offers, right? My Green Fills, laundry soap, hand soap, cashback offers, and you really have to kind of filter them out. And so you have a group. Now, if you want to take it a step further, you can actually create a page, and from that page, you can also kind of advertise these offers, right? Because right now I'm viewing groups. But that's the only reason is because if I do all, I will be able to see all types of content that has to do with product testing. So we have groups here, we have various posts that you can get an idea. These are testers wanted. I'm looking for product testers for our NutriCode hair, skin, and tablets. And so you can get an idea of how people are basically recruiting others in order to basically fulfill it, right? And so this person, she could be a representative of the company, but she could also be an affiliate, right? So you could potentially do what she's doing and see if and basically start recruiting people to test products as an affiliate offer. Okay, so anytime you see somebody doing something like this, they could be a representative of the company, but it doesn't really matter what it is. You could be an associate, right? An affiliate is an associate, right? It's not about the technical meaning of the term. It's also an associate. So we can build a page and we can basically recruit people. And so take a look at this. We have product testers. We have this, and you can also, they're basically, this looks like a Google form, docs.google.com. And you can also create a Google form and basically recruit people and say like, hey, we are looking. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at what she's doing here. So this is a product tester, right? She's basically qualifying, okay? She's qualifying. This person is qualifying people in order to get in. So they're not saying, hey, everybody's allowed as a product tester. They're basically qualifying. And if you've seen some of my videos on sweepstakes, on surveys, any of these offers where there's a chance of getting a free product, it's super important to qualify. It's very, very important to qualify, because when you qualify, you're letting the person know that, hey, this is not available to the entire planet. It's only available if you pass this test. if you pass the questions and answers. And when you're qualifying, your demand for whatever the offer you're promoting is going to go even higher. Okay, so this is very important to understand. Qualification, right? You can get a lot of ideas what they're doing here. Look at this group. Discounts, deals, code and steal, 6.2 thousand members. Look at this. You know, they're all, it's like 475 comments, right? And so, you know, the demand is there, right? You just have to kind of match it with the supply. And so if you want to take it a couple of notches up, you can basically create a page and, you know, advertise that page, right? Buy traffic and then build up that page and then build up a group with it, right? So you can have that kind of an indirect strategy. And this is a good one. So, you know, a page is fine. So this is a public group. You can actually create a group. You can create a page and then you can basically invite people to the group. Or you can basically go into the group, create the page, go into a public group and get people to like the page. And so it's kind of these two things, right? We have the pages and we have groups, and you just have to manipulate them the right way. So what is the difference? A group is basically where everybody's kind of talking, they're discussing. A page is where you're basically, it's kind of a one-way communication. It's kind of like a channel, right? It's like a TV channel, right? They're basically talking to you. That's what a page is. And a group, it's kind of everybody has the same rights. And so that's kind of the way to think about it. And so free stuff is why CPA marketing is so awesome, right? Because you have you have a lot of categories. Now, like I said in some of the other videos, free stuff, you know, we have category free stuff, but you're gonna have a lot of free stuff even all over the place. Like I've seen a bunch of free stuff in downloads, right? Because downloads, sometimes they have offers where it's a free download, etc., etc. So remember, with MaxBounty, it's not cut in stone, right? If it says free stuff here, it doesn't mean that it's free stuff everywhere, right? Now, obviously, Facebook is one of the only kind of ways of basically advertising and basically kind of, you know, putting these offers out there, right? Telling people that you have these offers. But there's a lot of other ways of doing it. But in my opinion, Facebook is a good place to start as any, because look at this, it's a public group I can join. Private groups, sometimes they want, you know, they want people to answer a couple of questions. Sometimes they collect emails. It's basically, you know, a lot of times it's really, you know, it's a tactic to make the group seem a lot more exclusive than it really is. So a lot of times, don't be scared of joining a private group. Go to one of these groups, just don't spam, scam-free zone, 100% legit free samples, and that's fine, right? No credit card required. Just pick out an offer that really complies with these rules, and then you can go out and basically promote. And so this is a free method. You don't need to pay anything, right? You know, there's the kind of the advanced tactic where you can now actually use like a little bit of maybe $10 per day Facebook ad budget and basically boost up your page and then, you know, build up your group. And there's all kinds of tactics for actually building up the group, right, organically. I'm going to talk about some of these tactics in the future video because they're a little bit advanced. I don't want to, like, you know, make this video more complicated than it really needs to be. And so that's kind of the way we have to think about it. And so that's all I wanted to cover in this video, just give you some ideas where, you know, you have a lot of these offers, you have a lot of the supply, and then there's a lot of demand. And so you just have to go out and match the two together. And there's a lot of tactics. And so in some of the future videos, I'm going to talk about some advanced ways of growing a Facebook group organically. I've actually grown some of my groups from, you know, like 10 to 20 people to thousands of members. And then you can go out and promote. And when they're at that level, Facebook is going to start recommending the group to other people that didn't know about it, right? That's kind of how I discovered a lot of groups, because Facebook, you know, I'm a member in some groups, and so Facebook understands, okay, if I like these groups, it's gonna recommend me some of the other groups. And so this is a tactic I'm going to talk about in some of the other videos. Definitely smash that like button if you want to hear about this tactic. You know, I want to see if you guys are interested. If you have any questions or comments about what I talked about today, leave them below. And, you know, thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.